Alright, Hermes. We made the jump. Are you detecting anything on sensors that may have followed us here, or anything in the area from that GPS coordinates we received?
There's nothing on the scans that indicate ships have followed us. I think we've managed to jump far enough away. There is a faint energy signal below us, but I'm guessing that's the station.
Hmm. Do we need to get a bit closer to see, to get a better scan of it, or are you able to reach it from here? See if there's
I've
any
got a
ports
detailed
we can.
scan from here.
Is there any
It,
external docking for the Paragon?
Sadly, there isn't. The Paragon doesn't have any systems to be able to dock with it currently. I think that's something we forgot on the designs.
We'll fix it later. So I guess we have to use the drop ship. All right, everyone, let's get ready to go. Head to the drop ship and let's go and see if anyone is home.
Wait, I've lost my gun.
Pretty sure I'm not allowed one of those.
Good. Yeah, no, I mean, there's multiple people here I don't trust with weapons at the current moment.
I'm not one of them.
Where the heck did you find the spacesuit?
I steal them all the time.
Very shiny.
I'm so
I
happy
know, I'm
that
always shiny.
this is the wrong area.
I want it to be more like you. But I guess I'll take it off if it makes you that uncomfortable. Jeez.
I was just wondering where the heck you got it from.
Well, you see, when I'm really bored, I just take your suits from your closets.
Which one of us wears purple?
I spray paint it.
Ah, very well, makes sense.
Also, that being said, if you see a purple suit in your closet, it definitely wasn't me. I didn't admit to it.
Very well. Well, we'll just leave that for future problems.
Why? Oh, that's why. Yay. I have thrust.
Yippee. Alright, keep your eyes peeled in case there's anything or anyone, coming for us. Or here.
Grinder at the
We don't
ready.
want to get caught off guard. Gosh, the Paragon looks so good.
Agreed.
What a
Are you
beautiful
wanting to
ship.
dock on its lower pads or upper pads?
Lower pads. We could use the upper pads as a bit of a protection in case anyone comes to say hi.
Copy that. There seems to be a smaller vessel docked to this one. There's no power running through it though.
We'll have to make sure that we stay safe around it. Maybe we might be able to salvage it and use it.
Sounds promising.
If all goes well, we might be able to use this place as our base of operations for a bit.
I'm stuck on someone's head. There we go.
I have realized that I have lost all of my weapons and all of my tools.
It just me or you guys getting the shield icon?
I mean, I'm getting an A icon. It looks weird.
Yeah, it's kind of overlapping.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's very weird. Alright, let's see what it is that we can find here. It seems like gravity's been turned off or it doesn't reach these pads.
Probably a mix of both knowing how I look.
Alright, let's see. Okay, that is a hole. Alright, let's try and find an entrance to this place without, creating new holes. Speaking of, guess what? I found a new entrance to this place.
Is it a hole?
No, it's a walkway.
Nice.
Oh. It technically is a hole, it's just a planned hole. There's buttons, but the panels seem to be shut off. I'm not a fan. I like my buttons that work.
This place looks like it has definitely seen a lot of better days.
Yeah.
You think?
Rather large power shortage.
The
Uh,
power shortage of 87.
Do we want to put
I'm
the...
gonna weld the door back up just so that hopefully if there is any oxygen left inside, it shouldn't just spill out.
yeah, that
shall
seems like a good
assist?
idea. All right, opening this door.
Oh, I get Disco just removed the door.
Okay. Well,
Well,
we'll deal with that later.
There seems to be some cargo crates and some shelving. Oh, you'll like this, Disco. There's shelving with a bit of everything.
Putting the door back.
Ooh. Oh, got a log
Ah.
Oh,
in this
okay.
crate. All right. Let's see what else we can find.
I like my gun. I stole it off the ship.
Yeah, thruster components.
Ooh, that is a very nice
Super
shape.
components. Gravity
Yeah.
components. Ooh, I like this one.
Well, let's hope that it's enough to be able to
Oh,
give you some
yeah. I'm flying.
Paragon.
Okay.
Gravity seems
The
to again
ram.
be off because of all the power. So,
This is weird.
Ah,
whoa,
it's one way to do it.
There seems to be some
indeed.
cargo
Whoa,
here.
wow. That is a lot of tools. And superconductors. Oh, we
Oh,
have
the
That's a decent
researcher's
amount of
personal
tools.
entry.
another data pad in there for you, Captain.
I've got it.
Alright, I'm just gonna gather them and we can read them all at once as soon as we make sure this place is safe.
Yep.
What on earth is
I'm
this
stuck in a window.
design?
I want gravity back, and I want it now.
Okay, let's see if we can find out wherever the manual override is. Every
Um,
door has been closed. Manual on button, whatever the heck you want to call it.
So if we
Might
find a
as well-
data pad, do we just grab it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do it grabbed. And another one.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, it's got some. It's got a lot of resources on, from what I can see. So they clearly, whatever they've done, they've left in a hurry, or at least they've not bothered to grab anything.
Yeah, something went really wrong, didn't it?
Probably. The captain seems to be climbing on the roof.
I have been turned upside down.
Spider Captain.
I am.
Spider pig.
Oh,
Spider pig.
apparently. I have
Oh,
no
what's
idea where
this?
I'm going.
Oh, I found some cryo rooms. Well, they're not really rooms, are they? The boxes with buttons on. Emergency stop. No, thank you.
Okay, this is just a
Very disorientating having all this.
ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything in there
Having
at
all
all?
this what?
Oh,
Looks like another just airlock.
I think that's
So I
just
think
the
we
lot.
just
Ah! I'm flying.
no, you're now just floating without meaning, without purpose.
I'm
Wondering
getting
what's
up
next.
on the ground. You've gone back down, haven't you? What?
yeah.
This is trippy as frig.
Yeah,
We are.
we've been up here.
This place might need a major redesign.
It may make more sense with the gravity on.
Maybe,
Will it?
but I don't think so because that seems like
Is
the way
it?
it's supposed to be laid out.
My thing is the way we're walking around it now. I think the only thing that gravity will help with is not walking upside down on something. You'll just fall instead.
I think I found my way up.
But the fact that the ceiling
Yeah.
now becomes the wall and yada yada yada.
That's just cryo rooms.
Brain breaks and dies and other things
Yeah.
like that.
He seems really depressing. Can we get rid of him?
No.
Where's that go?
Oh no, the blocks are powered. I'm gonna head down and see if I can find a power source down there to try and reboot this thing. I'll come back up if I don't find anything.
I think I found the main control room.
Lovely, lovely.
Alright. see what we've.
Or data pads.
Well, that's a weird console.
You're thinking that recognize that kind of ship?
Oh la la!
I don't think that's
These are only
is it-
theoretical. Right,
Oh,
let's see if we can hack
what'd you
into it.
find?
Well, I mean, these were only theoretical back on the home planet, but I found what seems to be a deuterium reactor.
Ooh.
Huh?
We've never actually seen
Interesting.
one. We got close to making one, but it kept failing.
Is this
Has it got any juice left in it? Oh, it doesn't seem to have any juice in it.
that's a problem.
Hmm. Maybe maybe we should go and see the small ship out on one of those landing bays. See if it might have some of it left in its cargo containers.
There might be some in this ship, but I think because everything's shut down, it can't pull it.
Hmm. So we're gonna have to hand feed it. Okay.
Basically, we're gonna basically find the resource. Oh,
Whoa. Oh.
I think the reactor
Oh.
just got its juice.
Okay.
Maybe the sitting. Well, it could have been the conveyors couldn't pull stuff properly. I was kicking it a lot.
Okay. Well, I don't think it's going to have much juice. Can you tell how long the power is going to last?
I can take a look. Currently, we have about 22 minutes left.
Okay, so first order of business, I would say before we really figure out what's going on here is make sure that we can keep the power up and running. Um, so we got okay, hold on. There's a whole lot of stuff here. Apparently there's a beacon that's been left online. I think we might need to turn that off before someone comes snooping around wondering why it's back up. Though the range is only 5 kilometers, and they were saying that this place is rather far out there in secret, so
Yeah, it sounds like more of a
hopefully
docking
we don't get
beacon.
any visitors. Yeah. Main antenna, which is most likely, which is on, has a range of 50 kilometers. That I think we need to turn off. Looks like I found this pad. This one doesn't have anything bound to it, so we're going to bound the antenna. Because I want to be able to track turning it on and off. We have an EOS troop transport. Okay, because we docked to there. Compact antenna SAM, laser antenna. Let's say SAM because I have no idea.
I think Sam would probably send it to, well, a specific place.
Well, I'm just wanting to turn it on and off. I'm not wanting to do anything fancy with it. Okay, I think it might be off now. Let's see if this stuff.
The programmable block seemed to be
Ooh.
online.
I found the little ship.
Oh,
It's a little miner.
so it seems like they made this place very, at least in some ways, self-sufficient.
Hmm.
Hopefully, it's got its own
Either that or they left in a hurry and it just got left.
that possibly. All right. Well, are there any other? I'm gonna check this fancy console, see if I can access the rest of the systems with it. Okay. Let's see. Are there any other reactors? Nope, this place only runs off of the deuterium reactor. Hmm. That's rather concerning, because if that goes down, we have no way of powering it.
Yeah, there are no batteries on board either.
Yeah.
Seems to be a weak point. There is plenty of
Right,
space to
so
put
I'm
batteries
gonna.
in, though.
Where is it now? Should can we attempt to disconnect the miner? Let's see if we can move it. Well, see how well it flies, really. We seem to have some iron nearby that we should mine.
Focus on iron right now, or see if we can find any more of this deuterium that we might be able to this might be able to process to get
Well, really, if we
up
get
and running.
basic resources, we should be able to get some kind of solar panel and batteries up to power the base, assuming we can't get any deuterium.
True.
Miner seems good. Moves in all directions. It's just been abandoned. I think I will
Yeah,
take this. This is ours now.
Yeah, let's see if we can get some solar panels set up. Maybe we can bring the Paragon in closer using the materials that are on there, left over from the repairs, um, to set some stuff up.
Are there any refinery production facilities on board the station?
Yeah, there should be. I think there's some refineries.
There is not a refinery.
No, surprising.
There are not any assemblers.
Really? Because I'm finding a refinery and 4 assemblers.
Are they hidden?
Just an idiot.
Okay, are they hidden? Or have you got
Um,
hidden turned on? Show hidden.
yeah, I'm seeing hidden. Assembler. Yeah, the only thing I'm seeing. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. There it is. Yep, I'm an idiot. Okay.
He's going blind.
They just weren't put into a group. Were they put into a group? Am I just not seeing the group? They are not in a group.
I just claimed the station. Well, I've took over all the systems, so it should be ours now.
Alright. Well, I think I'm going to take our little troop transport back up to the Paragon and bring it closer in. Because, oh,
218
That
years.
message up. It's getting annoying. Go away.
station, okay. Is, is that just some access by order of Chancellor Valoon the First, decommissioned 218 years ago. Entry requires level 6 clearance. Okay. Well,
Oh, I just made my own clearance.
yeah, I think we're good.
The refinery is online.
Copy that.
Right, the data pads I found are Station Master's personal entry, Station Alert Notice, Internal Accord Log, and a second alert notice. What do you guys find?
I found a technician log.
I'll trade.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go get the Paragon, so I'll be back for said trade later.
I'll trade you the Station Master's personal entry for the technician log. I'm thinking we've got.
I got a janitor's log.
That sounds like it fits.
I'm not amused.
I think you should be. It's called a joke. Find it humorous. Update your Update your humor logs. Maybe he'll help you understand.
Make you some routines for
I,
sure.
I will trade you the alert notices for the janitor's log.
Give me 2 seconds.
Sounds like that's something you could be figuring out. You might as
Yeah,
well.
I'd love to. I'm just having trouble connecting with my body.
Yeah.
The Bluetooth severed again.
I'll get the Paragon closer.
Need to update my Bluetooth, never mind my subroutines of jokes and humor.
Oh, and your janitorial responsibilities.
Something's working on the background on this station because it is cleaning out that refinery fast.
Hmm.
And it's not a
Some-
sorter.
Maybe it's some advanced version of a refinery we're just not seeing.
Who knows? Right, so shall we read the data journal things then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's
Power
going
should be
first?
alive for a while, so I think we should be good. I will go first.
Okay.
Alright, well, this one's already starting off incredibly weird. Alright, technician log Dr. Ellen Voss. Subject 12 has begun asking questions. Real questions about itself, about the others, about us. We followed deletion protocol after the last outburst, but something's off. The new instance retained memory fragments. It shouldn't be possible without cross-cache bleed. If this keeps happening, we're not wiping minds anymore, we're torturing them. I put in another request to halt testing, command denied it. They want to see what happens when a machine realizes it's already died 10 times.
Okay.
These guys do.
What have we walked into?
Uh,
Early AI abuse?
apparently.
Hey, I have rights.
You do now. This place is old.
Yeah, we give you rights. Apparently this place didn't.
Is that the only one you've got then?
Yes, that is the only one that I have. I think you guys have the rest.
Right, let's go for the station master's log then. Oh, we have a GPS on this one. I told them that the ship was too weak to power the damn thing, but they never listened. They are still trying to fight a war that ended years ago. They need to... Come. Misspelling. Typo, it must have been under pressure. Need to come to terms with reality and realize that AI is the only way we are going to thrive as a society. While I'm ranting, the Chancellor now expects me to sort out the failure of Project Morpheus because he has more important things to do. GPS for a crashed stealth corvette. Ooh. Create a GPS marker for that one.
Agreed.
Indeed. That's something that we're going to have to check out at a later time. I was just checking through the cargo containers, and it looks like we have a data pad hiding in the systems.
Ah, well, you try and sniff it out. I can read the rest.
I've grabbed it. I will be back up in just a second.
Right, I'll go for the second one then. Station alert notice, the first one. Project Echo was terminated. All adaptive pattern AI research is banned under Synthetic Intelligence Safeguard Act. Destroy all recovered matrices. You plugging into this station was probably a really bad idea. I think we found the virus.
Nah.
Yeah, maybe a instance of it might have still been running.
Well, I killed it.
That remained. Yep, you did. All right.
Clearly, I am a superior AI being.
Yeah, to whatever the heck they were testing on.
I got two left. Who's next?
Hummies, do you have one?
I have a janitor's personal entry and then a researcher's personal entry.
Hit with the
Let's talk about
janitor.
the janitor.
Janitors
Yeah.
always get the best stuff.
Yep.
All right then. I overheard the station master on a call with the councillor today. Apparently, Project Morpheus passed its space test but crashed into a planet when activated in orbit. Something about the power draw was too much strain on the ship and it blew the fuses. Luckily, it was an automated test using remote control bots. They have been set to guard mode to prevent anyone stealing the tech while they find a ship powerful enough to power and recover the thing. I think the station master has the coordinates. So it's to do with that. So I guess the ship's intact, or at least intact enough to have the tech.
It sounds like it's got friends.
Yeah.
Well, again, you have to remember when these things were written. 218 years ago is when this station was abandoned.
Depends on what kind of battery power they've got.
Yeah, so
He said
ship is
planet.
still there. Yeah, we're gonna have to check that out later.
Hmm.
So that might be the next thing we do is go for that ship. See what the heck we can get. Even if it isn't usable, we might be able to get whatever this cloaking tech is that they're mentioning.
So deuterium reactors, shield tech, and cloaking tech.
This place seems to be like a whole big bag of military secrets.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm absolutely happy we ran into this.
Well, hopefully we can power it. All right, station alert notice, the second one then. All staff, please pack up any personal... Oh, wow, the typo on this thing. These guys are in a rush. Any personal belongings and hand over any research notes or experiments to a shuttle guard on your departure, and research pertaining to Project Prometheus or Project Echo found on your person during inspection will be classed as a criminal offence and be punished accordingly. You have 1 cycle to comply with this request. What's the cycle?
I'm guessing a day.
Good.
In time.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
2 more
like
projects.
station.
So we've got Morpheus, Prometheus, and Echo.
Yes.
Wasn't there another one as well that got mentioned?
I thought there was.
I don't
Project-
think so. I don't know.
Echo was terminated.
Well,
alright, yeah, what the heck is, how many are here?
I'm just thinking, right. We know that, what was it, Prometheus was a stealth corvette. I'm assuming corvette.
I thought that was Morpheus.
Oh, like Morpheus. Well, the GPS
Yeah.
is corvette, so yeah. Project Morpheus was crashed corvette. Well, stealth corvette that's crashed. There's, at least 2 more. That's Prometheus and Echo. I mean, I know they were doing tests on AI here, so at least one of them has to be pertaining to an AI.
Yeah, I've got
they destroyed.
one more to read then. Did you have the researcher log?
I have a researcher log.
Yeah, here's with that one then. See what they say.
Researcher log.
Ooh, 2 of them. Go on up. Educators.
Alright,
Have we walked into?
Alright, we installed Project Morpheus in into some giant black ship. The higher up said it will help improve the effectiveness of the test. I think it complete and utter rubbish. Either way, only time will tell if the test is successful. A giant black ship. I don't. So Project Morpheus seems to be. Wait. Project Morpheus is the cloak. So maybe the black ship they're talking about is the Corvette.
Probably.
Or they installed it on another ship.
So they may have 2 knocking around.
But the ship was too weak.
Possibly.
Whoever's powering that ship was too weak.
Right, I'll pull out my personal entry. They told us to destroy it, the whole framework. Also, they were working on something here, it's framework. But part of me wonders, did we create monsters or mirrors? Oh, the nanites are killing me. These AI minds... Oh, so the framework was using an AI. These AI minds truly seem like they have feelings and fear the idea of death. So are they sentient or just programmed to be that way? Either way, we need to dissect them line by line until we can figure out what allows them to start rewriting their code and stop it. They just don't like AI.
They're probably worried about what the AI is going to do because they've been a bit mean, aren't they, really?
Yeah.
Testing completely wrong.
Murderous.
Every time the AI sits there and tries to understand what's going on around it, they delete it. And it seemed that as they kept deleting it, some files were escaping the deletion process and being reintroduced into the mainframe of the next AI test, causing memory leaks.
Hmm. Oh, the last one then. From Director Imogen Rail, Obelisk Liaison, Voidfall Station, to Central Oversight, Auroran Science Assembly. Subject, termination and evacuation of Site Theta. Following uncontrolled AI recursion event at Site Theta, local command has executed Black Site Protocol 7. All surviving personnel evacuated to fallback zones Alpha and Delta. Site is to remain off limits until full sterilization sweep is complete. Note, there is a non-zero chance Subject 0 was not fully contained. If any outbound traffic includes unknown neural signature emissions, assume breach. Coordinates logged for Site Theta. We have another GPS. System,
Oh.
planet. Last entry about the planet, primary habitat grid offline, citywide AI dormant or destroyed. Jesus. If anyone reads this, don't go back. We made something that loved its people, and then we turned it into a ghost. Oh, shit.
What in the world happened there?
I don't know,
I
but...
want to know.
So they turned the AI that was used to run a city and tormented it.
Where...
So now the thing is if this log stands, they haven't been back there for about 200 years.
Well, it
If
says
that AI
off
is
limits until they've sterilized it. I'd assume by now it's sterilized. For in 200 years.
true, hopefully, but if it isn't, and if that AI is somehow still knocking around, that's 200 years of programmed rage it's feeling. I'm pretty sure that that place is going to be very dangerous if we want to mess with it. I would like to know
Well,
more.
the GPS is to an orbital station.
Which is 400 kilometers away. That's pretty close.
Closer.
That's really close.
That's compared to this crash Corvette as well.
Yeah.
So,
That's... What was that one about the station? Oh, shit. We're right next to Site Theta then.
Yeah.
Don't plug into anything else. There is a very pissed off AI trying to get out.
Oh, I like plugging into things. I jam.
Gosh, if he plugs in and it decides to use him as another avenue, we're gonna have two voices that we're having to deal with, and he's gonna become schizophrenic.
I already am schizophrenic. What's your point?
I think we need to remove parts.
Oh, something's booting up.
We definitely need to remove parts.
Why
Oh, oh, oh.
Is it just refreshing?
All the LCDs just seem to have, like, turned on.
Oh.
I didn't touch anything.
Do not plug into anything.
I'm going to go plug into an LCD real quick.
We are not alone on this station. There is a presence.
Oh, each antenna. This is actually quite useful. I like it. Doesn't give us much information on the ship's storage, though.
Okay, so what we need to do, we can't act on any of the GPS points that we've received until we get ourselves situated. This station looks like, even though it is close to Site Theta and other things, that it has been cleaned in terms of AI and everything. Because, our dear lovely robot hasn't had any problems at least not coming from this station itself. Otherwise, there would be issues.